So tell me, what's one thing you've done in life that if you could go back in time, you stop yourself from doing it?
That would be the day that I went through my brother-in-law's phone. And that was a mistake that destroyed my elder sister's marriage. My sister had been married to this man for 5 years and they have a beautiful daughter together. Their home is always peaceful because the man was quiet and responsible type, and my sister adored him. So during one long holiday like that, I went to stay with them for a few weeks. I was welcomed by both my sister and her husband. Everything was going well until one night, everything fell apart once. What happened? It was late, around 9 to 10, and my sister and the baby, they went to sleep. My brother-in-law was in the living room working on his system. After a while, he called my name to know if I'm still awake. When I came, he asked me to warm the food in the kitchen for him because the wife is already asleep. So at that time, there was no light and I did not come out with my phone. So he unlocked his phone and on the flashlight and gave it to me. So I walked to the kitchen with his phone. That very moment is something I wish I could erase from my life. When I entered the kitchen, I turned on his hotspot and data so that I could use it in my room. Almost immediately, a message came into his phone and it was from Facebook. Normally, I would have ignored it, but the message caught my attention. The message was from a woman.
Okay.
And it looked too personal. And my heart started beating fast. I told myself not to open it, but I was so curious and I opened the chat.
Yeah?
And what I saw that day made my stomach to twist. The conversation showed that something had been happening between the two of them. So at that moment, my mind jumped into one conclusion, that my sister's husband was cheating on her.
Yeah?
I felt angry and protective and confused because my sister had a child with this man and she loved this man so much. And here I was looking at the message like a betrayer. I didn't know what to do, but I knew I need proof. So I quietly walked into my room with his phone in my hand. So I took my phone and recorded all the message. So after recording it, I went back to the kitchen and I gave him his food. He thanked me and he started eating. He had no idea that I have seen his secret already. The next morning when he left for work, I called my sister into my room and I showed her the message. I saw my sister's face changing slowly as she was watching the message. At first, she did not speak. Then she asked me one question. Where did you get this? So I told her exactly what happened the night before. Then she stood up and left without saying anything. And that silence really scared me. That evening when her husband came back from work, he immediately noticed that something was wrong. He kept asking his wife what happened and she didn't say anything. She just looked at him in a way that I've never seen before. And he asked me and I told him, I don't know. So later that night, they started fighting in their room. I was hearing them from my room. I didn't know that what I did would get to this stage. I thought I was being smart and helpful. Then a few days later, something was happening. What happened? My sister made a decision that she never told me about.
Hey, my friend.
She decided to cheat back, to revenge what he has done to her. The funniest thing, the person she chose was her ex-boyfriend. And the worst thing is how everything collapsed after that. Because somehow her husband found out that she cheated on him.
How?
My sister's boyfriend snapped their pictures together and sent it to my brother-in-law with the captions that said, "She's still my you old fool."
Those.
So that night when he came back from work, the way he walked into the house, he was looking like someone that lost everything in his life. I saw him crying at that moment and I was afraid. And he looked at my sister and asked my sister, what did he do to deserve this? Okay, and then he brought out his phone and showed my sister the picture that his boyfriend sent to him. She was shocked at that moment, but later she started defending herself. And then my sister started shouting at him, telling him that he was the one that started the cheating.
Women.
I watched both of them shouting at each other, and she was also crying. Then I heard a word that changed everything. And then her husband told her to pack her things and leave the house.
What?
My sister was crying, but she was still trying to prove a point. So that night, my sister called both the family, which is my mom and then her mother-in-law. So the next morning, the house was filled with both the parents from both sides. Everyone was trying to understand what was happening. So my sister explained everything, that she found out that her husband was cheating on her. So she told them that she saw the intimate conversation he was having with another woman. Then my brother-in-law was looking confused, asking her that what is she saying. My sister started shouting that she had an evidence on her phone, so that she should stop pretending. So my sister went inside and brought her phone and played the video, because I had already sent it to my sister's phone already. So when he saw the message, he made a statement that made the whole room go very cool.
Stay tuned. You will soon hear interesting news.
This is my younger brother conversation. He said few weeks ago, his younger brother came to their house and logged in through his phone, because our baby threw my younger brother's phone inside the water. So he forgot to sign her before leaving. To further prove his own point, he brought out his phone and showed them the profile where the message was coming out from. And he was not lying, the message was actually coming out from his brother's profile. And that was when she realized that she had destroyed her marriage with her hands. And the part that broke my heart up to today is that she never told anyone that was the one who showed her the message. She carried that blame alone, and she was crying that she made a mistake and she was sorry. The man was so angry that he sent our parent out of his house. And that was how my sister lost her marriage, because of me. And her husband kept the custody of their daughter. He doesn't allow her to see her daughter. And this is to my brother-in-law. If by chance you ever see this video, please, I'm begging in the name of God, forgive my sister. It was me that messed everything up. Ever since this death happened, I've lost my peace, and I can't eat properly, I can't sleep, I can't do anything, I can't even face my sister. And what is eating me the more is that she didn't mention it to anyone that it was me, and she took the blame on herself. I don't know if I can ever forgive myself. I'll beg myself for forgiveness, but it doesn't come. All I can do now is to beg you, please and please forgive her. She needs a second chance in her marriage. Please, I'm begging in the name of God, please forgive my sister. She deserves her marriage, she deserves her child, she deserves her peace, she deserves her husband. And it is all on me to fix all I have destroyed. I came out here public because I cannot carry this pain, this guilt alone. Please, I want you to help me beg him, please. No judgment. Things like this can happen, but I went extra mile to do all of this. I thought I was protecting my sister's husband, but look at what he have led my sister, our family, and all of that. Even me, I cannot even walk. Even sometimes if I go to work too, I cannot even concentrate on what I was doing. Please, I want you to beg my sister's husband, beg anybody, even his family, because now I believe that if the family will come together and beg him, he will accept the apology.